Hello and welcome. This is M from Narcissistic Abuse Rehab, a safe place where survivors can access awareness, empowerment, and healing. Today we're going to answer the question, what is coercive control? By the end of this video, you're going to understand what coercive and controlling behaviors are, the origins of the construct, and how to recognize the signs of this invisible form of abuse that chips away at the identity of survivors, leaving them deeply traumatized. If you've experienced coercive control in a toxic relationship, please share your story in the comments below. Before we get into it, I want to say a big thank you to our viewers and subscribers for supporting our channel. We're building this channel for you to help you on your healing journey, so please hit the like button and make sure you subscribe to our channel. If you find our content helpful, please donate at paypal.me/narcabuserehab. I put a link for you down below. With that said, let's dive into our topic. What is coercive control? The term coercive control was coined by Dr. Evan Stark of Rutgers University to describe the hidden, invisible psychological violence many survivors experience in toxic relationships. Here's the British government's definition. Coercive behavior is an act or a pattern of acts of assault, threats, humiliation, and intimidation, or other abuse that is used to harm, punish, or frighten the victim. Controlling behavior is a range of acts designed to make a person subordinate and/or dependent by isolating them from sources of support, exploiting their resources and capacities for personal gain, depriving them of the means needed for independence, resistance, and escape, and regulating their everyday behavior. Coercive control is a kind of emotional terrorism that aims to subjugate the target and give the abuser total control. Now, if you've experienced this, please comment what it was like for you down below. Dr. Stark's groundbreaking work influenced the criminalization of this invisible form of violence in England and Wales in 2015. And this year, coercive control was criminalized in Ireland and Scotland. Efforts are also being made in Australia, and in the United States, an historic coercive control bill is being sponsored by State Senator Kevin S. Parker in New York. It's impossible to criminalize narcissistic behavior. But after half a century of research, efforts are being made to put a framework in place to protect survivors from the narcissist's weapon of choice, coercive control. Comment if you think coercive control legislation will be helpful to survivors of narcissistic abuse. Or if you think that there are some better alternatives, please share your thoughts because I think this is a really interesting discussion. So, let's look at some signs of coercive control. Number 1, isolation. The abuser will keep you away from your family and friends. Number 2, monitoring your time. The abuser will want to know where you are, where you're going, and what you're doing at all times. Number 3, deprivation of basic needs. The abuser will restrict your access to health care and food and things that you need for survival. Number 4, monitoring your communication. Your abuser may use spyware to track your online communication. Number 5, taking control of your daily life. The abuser may control where you can go, who you can see, what you wear, and what you eat. Number 6, put downs. Your abuser may repeatedly tell you that you're worthless or useless, that nobody wants you. They may call you degrading names or make comments about your appearance, your body, your intelligence, etc. Number 7, rules and regulations. The abuser will create a set of ever-changing rules which they enforce by humiliating, degrading, and dehumanizing you. Number 8, financial abuse. The abuser will control your finances, making sure you have little access to money and making you dependent on them. Number 9, threats. An abuser may threaten to hurt or kill, to take away your child, to reveal private information, such as intimate photos or revelations about your sexuality. Number 10, criminal damage. The abuser may destroy your personal property. For example, they may destroy your cell phone or an article of your clothing. Number 11, assault or rape. The abuser may physically abuse you or violate you sexually. Number 12, obstruction of employment. The abuser may stop you from working or earning your own money. The impact of this sort of abuse is long-lasting. Coercive and controlling abuse harms the survivor's sense of identity, safety, autonomy, and their attachments to other people. It's so subtle that many times survivors don't realize what's happening to them. They often compare it to the fable of the boiling frog. In their isolation, it can be difficult for them to have any perspective. On this channel, we often focus on the most extreme form of narcissistic personality disorder, malignant narcissism. It's important to remember that narcissism is a spectrum that ranges from healthy narcissism to full-on narcissistic personality disorder. Those are two very different things. And within the disorder itself, there are subcategories. So if you're a survivor whose abuser was not malignant, you may not have experienced coercive and controlling behavior. Guys, thanks for listening to our message. Have you experienced coercive control? Please share your experience in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to like this video and make sure you subscribe to our channel. Help us grow by sharing our video on your social media and sending it to 2 friends who could use this message today. You can also access more of our free content on Medium, Twitter, and Pinterest. Reach out to us directly at narcissisticabuserehab@gmail.com. If you like our content, please support our channel by donating to us at paypal.me/narcabuserehab. I put a link for you down below. That's it for now. Be good to yourself, and we'll talk again soon.